November 21st, 2008, Monroe County hosting Bardstown, second round of the playoffs. This is John Osgothop along with Bob Adele Jurls at Darrell Carter Stadium. Tonight, the Monroe County Falcons taking on the Bardstown Tigers. Coach David White was talking about September. We're worried about the heat index. Tonight, Bob, we've got the wind chill factor, although not very much wind out there.
Well, we wouldn't know, John. We're toasty in here. I tell you what, I can't remember ever doing a game and having to have the heaters on in this press box. But how many times have we played in the 21st of November, too, at Monroe County?
Yeah, I was telling Derek Prophet on the way up here, it's good to play in cold weather because you know you're playing late in the season.
That's exactly right.
And the Bermuda grass is dormant.
The field is beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, they got everything's in blue paint, so it really makes it show up on that brown grass.
We're in the second round of the playoffs. I messed up on the promo saying it was the quarterfinals. Actually, we're playing to get into the quarterfinals. There are 16 teams remaining. Tonight, Monroe County playing Bardstown. Monroe County 10-1. Bardstown a deceiving 4-7. We don't want to think that that's anything indicative of what the score might be tonight. It will be a stiff challenge for the Falcons, but one I believe the Falcons are prepared to meet. And we'll see in about 20 minutes or so when this one gets underway. Let's go back to the station, take a 3-minute break here from our sponsors. Coached by head coach John Pettit in his 5th season with a record of 29 wins and 25 losses. Moved into second place last week in all-time wins for a coach at Monroe County High School behind his coach, Sam Clark. Sam has 56, so he's a few seasons still away from Coach Clark. John Myers had 28. He was 28-18. Coach John Pettit now has 29 wins as the head coach of the Falcons. He is assisted by David White, Randy Knuckles, Randy Murphy, Jordan Hale, and Rusty Hawkins. Bob Adele, take a look at the starting offense.
And we've been, pretty good that we've got a whole lot of the same faces, John, and, when nothing ain't broke, don't fix it. Clint Bibby's the center. He's 6 foot, 200-pound senior. Right guard's Justin Carter, a 5'8", 185-pound senior. And Toby Turner is the right tackle. Toby Turner is 6 foot, 220-pound senior at the right guard. And Garrett Lyons, the tight end, at 6'2", 190, a senior. And Garrett will also be doing the punting. And Tyler Welch is the wide out. He's 5'10", 155-pound senior. The left guard is Clint Jenkins, 5'10", 245-pound senior. Left tackle's Brad Cornelius, 5'9", 230-pound senior. And Neil Wilson is the wide out on the left side, 6'2", 185-pound junior. Justin Harlan's the quarterback, 6'1", 160, a senior. And Tanner Kendall's one of the halfbacks, 6'1", 150, a sophomore. And Caleb Maxey, the other halfback, 5'9", 170-pound senior. And, of course, the extra point kicker is Justin Carter. And not sure who will be doing the kickoffs. Heard last week Neil Wilson. So we'll just have to see who comes out there.
I was told that actually Garrett Lyon might be kicking off tonight. Might be a change of plan. We'll see.
That makes 4 or 5, about 5, I guess, it's kicked off this year.
Defensively, the Falcons start the same defense we did last week. The ends, Jesse Bowman, 5'9", 165, a senior. Jake Proctor, 5'9", 170, a junior. The tackles, Jared Rich, 5'7", 220, a senior. And Troy White, 5'10", 215, a junior. Cornerbacks, Caleb Maxey, 5'9", 170, a senior. And Mason Prophet, 6 foot, 170, a senior. Neil Wilson is a linebacker, 6'2", 185, a junior. Mikhail High's in the middle, 5'10", 190, a senior. And Garrett Lyon, 6'2", 190, a senior. And they're backed up by Tanner Kendall, 6'1", 150, a sophomore. And Joseph Eaton, 5'11", 175, a senior. Caleb Maxey, Garrett Lyon, Clint Bobby, and Mikhail High, the captains tonight at midfield. Bardstown, as we said, 4-7 on the year. They were 2-1 in their district. Second place to Danville. Their wins were over Washington County, 58-45. Fort Knox, 47-0. Bethlehem, 27-0. And last week they beat Metcalf, first round of the playoffs, 48-0.
And we might mention, of course, these two districts here are going out 1 and 2. Is playing in this Sweet 16. Of course, Danville's playing Greene County tonight, but it is at Danville because they was a number 1 seed. That was the advantage of getting that number 1 seed that we talked about, when we played Greene County.
Yeah.
If that didn't happen, we'd been going to Bardstown tonight. But of course, the winner of this game will play the winner of Danville and Greene County, and we'll try to keep you abreast on the score of that game best we can, and hope that. I guess you want to wish Greene County, because that way they've come here. We'll be the host team,
yeah.
but if Danville wins, we've got to go there because it's that district's turn to host the regional final. It rotates every year if it comes down to that.
We just hope the Falcons are involved one
Yeah,
way
that's
or
the
the
main.
other.
We'll go anywhere we want to
Yeah,
go.
as long as we're playing. Coach Pettit wants to practice on Thanksgiving. That's what he's been saying the last few weeks. He wanted to practice on Thanksgiving. Go 1-0 each week. The coin has been tossed. See if we can catch who won the toss. Bardstown won it. They deferred.
So I guess we get the ball.
The Falcons will be receiving. We'll go back to the station, take another 1-minute break. When we return, it'll be time for the kickoff. Falcons and the Tigers. Class 2A playoffs from Darrell Carter Stadium. Falcons have come through the run-through as well as the Tigers, both at their benches. Falcons will be receiving. Bob's been asking
I
their opening drives.
We've done it 4 times, John. That's. I thought it was. I seem to think more than that, but that's incredible. Tanner Kendall had a 45-yard run. I guess that was on the first play against Greenwood. Then on the Glasgow game, he had a 97-yard kickoff, and against Greene County, Tanner caught a 65-yard pass from Neil Wilson on the first play from scrimmage. And of course, against Fort Knox, it was the 80-yard kickoff return. So we had 2 kickoff returns and then 2 first plays of the first game, first play of the game for us.
And then 5 other games we've scored on our first possession.
That's 9 out of 11.
Yeah. Adair, LaRue, Metcalf, Allen, and Wayne. The only time we haven't scored on our first possession this year is against Taylor and Barron. Well, we have the ball first tonight. Let's hope, see what we can do. Maxey deep in the middle, Kendall and Wilson on either side of him. And let's see.
I don't know about this kicker offer here, but their punter was booming it, boy. He looked good out there. I didn't miss the kickoff.
We'll catch the kickoff and see if we can reconnect for our 7 o'clock deal. Kick is high, not real deep. Wilson is going to field it at the 18-yard line and bring it up the middle. 25-30, 35-40, cuts back. 50, 45-40. He's maybe caught 20-15. Inside the 15-yard line, Neil Wilson.
I tell you, the only thing that's different than that than the regular teams we've been playing, John, was the little guy with some speed had an angle and run him down. But
well, almost for the 5th time, we still have a play to go here. Let's keep it here, if you don't mind, to see what the Falcons do from the, I believe it's going to be the 13-yard line, 1st and 10.
I was looking to see where somebody's coming from, John, and he finally shot out the side here. It took him a long time to catch him, but he finally got there.
Line and Wilson go to the right. Harlan in the shotgun with Maxey to his left. Kendall and Welch on the left side. Handed off up the middle to Maxey. Breaks it outside. Trying to get outside. He will get to the 10 and be taken. He's still up.
He goes in.
Oh, man. How did he score? He was on the other side of the field. I do not know how he got down the sideline. I thought they pushed him out somewhere around the 8-yard line, but the crowd kept moving. The players did, and Maxey somehow got in the end zone. 6-0. We have once again scored on our first play from scrimmage. 11:37 to play in the first half.
That's incredible.
Falcons will go for 2. Wilson is lined up in the shotgun as the quarterback. Maxey is to his left. Harlan in the slot on the right side, usually the quarterback. Wilson takes the snap. He's going to run out of it. Push through the middle. No sign. I believe he's... Wait a minute. Was that the...
No, that was the 2-point conversion.
That was the 2-point conversion, wasn't it?
Well,
that's no good. So 6-0 will be the score. Now they give the signal no good. 6-0, 11:37. Let's go back to the station for 30 seconds. Falcons ready to kick off. Garrett Line lining it up on the right hash. We have only 3 guys to his right, so we have 7 over here to the left. Coach Pettit said this was going to be our new kickoff alignment. Been practicing on it this week. Now he's angling. Of course, we don't want him to kick it out of bounds. I'm sure we're respecting their speed. We'll see how this works. Their deep guys are at the 20-yard line. That's not very high. He said we've been kicking high. He felt, oh, his knee went down. That is to get a whistle at about the 26 or 27-yard line.
We couldn't hear it, but we could see his waving his arm.
DJ Keene caught it, put a knee down at the 27. That's where Bardstown will take over. 1st and 10 with 11:34 to play in the first quarter. Monroe County leading 6-0. Bob, I really don't know how Caleb got in over there. I thought they had him out of bounds.
Like I said, it was as far away from us as you can get. So you know where we sat at, and it was in that other end zone to our left. But you said he's still going. They finally threw them arms up.
Backs are in the eye. They hand off to the big fullback up the middle, Rashawn Phillips. He's 6'3", 230. Gets it out to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6. The deep back is Trey Cochran. He's 6', 160. He was 15, catch the quarterback 2, I think. TJ Downs is the quarterback. He's 5'9", 135, a senior. He goes under center. The center is the big one. He's 6'2", 295, the center. Quick pitch to the left side. Oh, Eaton had him almost in the backfield. Got away from him. Gonna have a couple of yard gain maybe.
Well, he made him turn back to get then the pursuit caught up with him. What was it? Did he might have gained what? At about 5, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, it's just outside the 32-yard line. 3rd down. Tigers need to get to the 37-yard line for a first. Yeah, Proctor and Bowman, the ends, are going to have a big job containing them, not letting them get outside. Bring a man in motion. Pitch it reversing back the other way. We let him get outside, and Kendall hit him at about the 40, but he's going to get it out near midfield.
And that was to the short side too, John. Short side of the field.
Ricky Harper on the carry. Looked like we had some penetration, but we let him get on outside. And that's going to be a key, containing them and making them cut back up into the linebackers. 1st down on the 48 of Bardstown. 10:35, clock running in the first quarter. Monroe 6 and Bardstown 0. The fullback, the only man in the backfield. Send a man in motion to the left. Hand it off to the fullback. He's into Monroe County territory. He's going to gain about 4. They line up wings outside their tackles. Got to the Monroe 47, 2nd and 5. Tigers come back to the line. 2 receivers wide, the wings outside the tackles, and Big Phillips, the only back in the backfield. They bring one of the wings in motion. Phillips again up the middle, inside the 35, breaks at the sideline. Kendall goes for the ankles and takes him down, helped out by Wilson, I believe. Let him bring it out to the hash. It's near the 20. It's 21-yard line, 1st and 10, Bardstown. He's a big Larry Zonka type.
Yes,
he's out there.
He's a big guy.
Bardstown to the line. Bring a man in motion to the right. Option quarterback acted like he was trying to pull that one back away from Phillips. Short gain, maybe to the 19.
Yeah, I believe they both had it, and they just went down, really.
Make it the 18, 2nd and 7. Falcons scored on their first play from scrimmage after a long kickoff return by Neil Wilson. Let's see, Neil caught it on the 18, and what did we get to, the 13?
13.
We'll have to cipher that out. Bring the man in motion again. Pitch it to him on this one, sweeping to the right side. Prophet trying to slow him down. He takes on the blocker.
He done a great job, too.
Yep.
He just took the blocker and the ball carrier. But I think they're saying it was a 1st down, though, but I thought Freddie was going to go all the way.
DJ Keene, the carrier. It's marked on the 10. See, they've got the chains up right now. That's barely outside the 10, I guess. They can get a 1st down. It would be right at the goal line. Same formation. Fullback in the backfield, the wings. Send the wing in motion to the left. Phillips up the middle. They've got a hold of him, but he's down near the 5-yard line. He's hard to bring down. Clint Bobby checking in defensively. I believe he's inside the 5. No, spotted on the 5. 2nd down. 8:18 first quarter. Monroe up 6-0.
But Bardstown's a moving, John. We had them down here 3rd and 5, and that's the only time they've been pushed.
They send the fullback over behind the left tackle. He comes back into the middle, takes the handoff. Bobby hit him in the hole, but he's bounced off him and still gained a couple of yards. 3rd down.
But, man, what's he going to be on? The 2?
Jordan Turner checks in, replacing Jared Rich. They're going to call timeout and measure to see if they have a first down. They can get a first, so they're very close to the goal line. May be a first down. Chain gang comes onto the field. Bardstown, nice drive on their first possession. The Falcons, let's see, it's 82. I guess it was a 69-yard kickoff return to open the game, and then Caleb Maxey scored on the first play from scrimmage. The Tigers taking it down the field on their first possession. They have 1st and goal inside the 1-yard line. Their line goes to the ball. Phillips behind the quarterback Downs on this play. Bring a man in motion. Faked it to Phillips. Quarterback kept it. He's in the end zone. TJ Downs. At 7:26 of the first quarter, the Tigers are on the board. 6-6. Keaton Hall will be the extra point man. He was kicking off of the kickoff tee, booming them in warm-ups. See what he can do when the real thing comes on. J.P. Willett, the holder. Snap down, kick is up. It is good. 7-6, Bardstown leads. They score on their first drive. 7:26 of the first quarter.
Who was the kicker, John, did you say?
Number 10. Maxey deep in the middle. Wilson and Kendall flank him. Number 40 does the kickoff. That's Jacob Leachman. Kicking from the middle. This one is Squibb. Eaton lets it go. Picked up by Kendall at the 20-yard line. Bobbled a little bit. 25, 30, 40. Excuse me, that's 35. Kendall taking out about the 37-yard line.
Bad field position. They don't want to kick it deep again, do they?
No. Any of those three back there, Kendall, Wilson, or Maxey, can take it back a long way if they get an opportunity. It's up. They mark it on the 38-yard line. Monroe 1st and 10. 7:17 to play in the first quarter. Bardstown leads by a point. Wilson and Lyon go to the right. Kendall and Welch to the left. Maxey to the left of Harlan in the shotgun. 4 down lineman for Bardstown. Linebacker steps up, now back. Fake it to Maxey. Harlan still has it at the 40, 45, midfield, and a first down for Monroe County. Justin Harlan on the keeper, and a nice run. It's at the 49 of Bardstown, 1st and 10.
First down.
We do have the windows closed tonight to keep the cold air out, and it also eliminates the crowd noise that we'll have to. We do have a good
nice
Monroe County
crowd. I stretched up there a while ago.
Yeah.
I can't see what Bardstown, but I saw a lot of them go by there a while ago. So
Harlan under center with the same wideouts, 2 left, 2 right. Maxey in the backfield. Maxey, no, faked it. Harlan still has it. 45. Gets a block over there by
another
Eaton,
first down
inside the 40-yard line. So Justin Harlan running for first downs. Official does signal first down. It's at the 37 of Bardstown. Falcons on the march in their second possession of the night. Welch and Kendall come to the left. Wilson and Lyon to the right. Harlan under center again. Calling his signals, looking at the defense. Maxey up the middle, hit hard and knocked backwards. Wow. Phillips celebrating. I guess he was the first one to meet him in the hole.
Yeah, he was untouched, you might say.
Eaton replaces Lyon, takes the play in. Takes it back to the 40-yard line. 2nd and about 13. 5:55 to play in the first quarter. Monroe 6 and Bardstown 7. Wings and Harlan in the shotgun. Fakes it to Maxey on the slant. Incomplete, intended for Wilson.
Kendall was wide open, John. I'm telling you, he was now.
Kendall and Wilson were lined up in the wings on either side. And I guess they favor to the Wilson side. He's our receiver with the most yardage this year. Might see that again shortly. 3rd and 13 from the 40. They are lined up at the wings again. Justin will be under center. They've got the line loaded up. 2 linebackers bring Wilson in motion. Harlan rolling to his left. Still rolling, looking deep. Going to have to go down. Nothing there. And he's back outside the 45-yard line. Coach Pettit giving some instructions to Justin. It's at the 46. Lost 6 on that one.
Well, you know, if right there, of course, I know he's under a lot of pressure. Just throw the thing, and, you know, if they catch it down there, it's going to be a good punt. If they get it intercepted down there around the 10, but they're going to have to punt anyway, so. But if Wilson and Kendall's been known to take it away from people.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't get them feet set to heave that thing.
Falcons will punt from their own from the Bardstown 46-yard line.
Now this one needs to be angled out of bounds.
It's on the left hash. Good snap.
Oh, it does not angle that much.
No, he's kicked this in the bleachers
I'm
almost.
not sure it made the line of scrimmage.
It hit the track. Not going to be a very good punt. That was from the 46, and they're going to mark it at about the 33, I believe, so a 13-yard punt. That may be generous. 4:41, first quarter. Bardstown 7 to Monroe 6. Bardstown with the football for their second drive of the night.
And see, that's what you get into a lot of time. You ask the kid to kick it out of bounds. That's, you know, that's hard to do. If it hits you just a little on the side of your foot, and there you go. And might be better off just to kick it in the end zone and give it to them on the 20.
Bardstown overloaded to the left side. They sweep it that way.
Now, that's a little better.
About 3 or 4 yard gain. Trevor Whitty in at one of the ends.
I'm telling you, the scouting report has been right there ever so far, isn't it? Everything been the same.
Ricky Harper, the ball carrier. He got it to the 37. Yeah, they have a wing over there already behind the left tackle, and then Phillips, the fullback, moved over there behind the tackle. So they've just got that left side loaded, and then they pitched it to the motion man. Second down. Tigers bring a man in motion. I think the fullback went the wrong way. He wasn't there for the quarterback to fake it to. We smothered the quarterback, Rich and Eaton. Quarterback went to the right. The fullback went to the left. Might have actually got past the 37. Gained very little. Brings up third down. We'll say the back of the ball is still on the 37-yard line. Approaching 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. And a timeout called by Bardstown. With that timeout, we'll take one off. 3rd and long for the Tigers. Falcons need a big stop. They've overloaded the right side. Bring a man in motion that way. Give it to the handoff up middle of the fullback. We stopped him. They diving in like there may have been a fumble.
Jared Rich had him, I believe he had the ankles.
I believe we just stopped him. They stopped him at the 39-yard line. Tigers will line up in punt formation. Keaton Hall, the punter. Wilson backing up. Keene, I believe was DJ Keene, 24, was the ball carrier. Snap. Oh, boy, we might have got a little bit of that one, looked like. It's short.
It's a backing
It's
up.
going the good way for the Falcons.
They didn't get what's 15, 21 yards or something on that punt.
I think it was Whitty got back there. I don't know if he got a hand on it or
I
not.
As you know, I went to UK's game last week. I had visions of roughing the punter in my eyes there.
Yeah, we don't need any of that.
No.
Ball is spotted between the 44 and 45-yard line of Monroe County. The Falcons take over 2:47, first quarter, trailing 7-6. Maxey in front of Kendall in the eye. The ball on the left hash. Harlan gives it to Kendall on the draw. 45-50, 45-40, and taken down inside the Bardstown 40-yard line.
And he got the block through there. I don't know who had it. I guess it was the wide. Who was it, Welch?
Yeah, Welch was blocking right there about where he finally was tackled. Put it on the 40, 1st and 10. That's the 40 of Bardstown. Falcons send Eaton wide to the right, Welch to the left. This is Wilson in the slot on the left side. Whistle.
I believe we got the change. Kink in it, I guess, what I'm trying to say. They're over there looking at it.
They're trying to give us 1st and 9, Bobby Dale, so we have to go 10 yards. Yeah.
Who is the chain gang this year? We've not even recognized them.
Ricky.
Scotty said Terry Taylor and Michael McPherson. He thanks Ricky Gerald. They're close to the action, but you've got a lot you got to keep up with too. And watch.
Falcons ready to snap it on 1st and 10. Maxine Kendall again behind Harlan. Wilson goes in motion. They hand off to Kendall over the right side, and the guy that Wilson went over there to try to block makes the play. He worked off of Neal's block. The officials for tonight's game: George Renner, Todd Martin, Stacy Smith, Darren Smith, and Scott Smith. Lost a foot or so. 2nd and 10, a little over 10. Ball in the middle of the field. Welch left, Wilson not very wide to the right side. He's off the ball. Harlan back to throw, rolls his right. Going to throw back over here to Kendall. He's open, has it at the 20, 10.
He's in.
Touchdown, Tanner Kendall.
Good pass.
The cornerback was lost, got turned around. Tanner came out of the backfield for the touchdown. We set that up, Bobby Dale. It looked like the boot post. Harlan bootlegging to his left, Wilson running the post, but Kendall slips out, goes to the deeper than the flats, but runs a little route over on the far side. He was open, and he goes in for the touchdown. Minute 54. I think we hit Neal twice last week on the post.
You think they scouted that?
And he had his hand up running across there. He was somewhat open, but I think Kendall may have been the primary receiver on that play. Falcons asked to put it on the right hash. We're going for 2 again, leading 12-7. Wilson goes in motion. Fake the pitch to Maxey. Harlan throws in the end zone.
And he drops it.
Welch had it at the goal line and dropped it.
He was in, too. He was acting like he was wanting to turn and run, but he just
didn't have to run.
No, he was there. All he had to do was just catch it.
12-7, minute 54, first quarter. Falcons have the lead. He was down inside the 30-yard line. Garrett has the signal, kicks it a little bit higher. It's fielded at the 27. He's going to fake a reverse. We hit him and brought down inside the 25. Jack Whitfield, the return man.
But
you say 80?
80, yeah. Eaton, I can't think of his name. Done a good tackle on him.
Well, I said the 20, inside 25, it's inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 28 of Bardstown. Minute 44, we're in the first quarter. Monroe leads 12-7. They have 2 backs in the backfield. Phillips, the big fullback, can't catch the number of the deep back. He has it, the deep back. We hit him at the 30. May have made the 31 or so.
Now the next one should be a sweep, John.
Yeah. Might have been 4. D'Angelo Pointer. He's 5'9", 165. It's on the 31, 2nd and 7. I believe it is 4, the deep back in the I formation. T.J. Downs is the quarterback. They have a receiver wide to either side. Quarterback fakes the fullback, keeps it on the option, brought down. I believe that was Eaton again. Maybe cut up. High was there to stop him.
He laterals it over to whatever to the 2 or to 4. I'm not sure where our linebacker was at there because he was going to have some running room, but it didn't happen. Another big third down here, John.
1 yard gain.
About one more.
32.
One more play this half looks like. This quarter.
Jordan Hickman goes wide to the left. Backs in the eye again. Fake to the fullback, pitch it to the man sweeping to the left side. That's that misdirection. That caught her end on the far side. You got to play your spot. Ricky Harper on the first down run.
Yeah, everybody, I know all of our defense tried to go right up the middle, and when they did, it was wide open out there then. It was nobody there.
That gets Whitty back in the ball game. You've got to play your spot. 20.8 seconds. Ball's on the 43-yard line of Bardstown. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Phillips, the lone back. They have the two wings. Bring one of them in motion. Going to throw too high, way over the head of the intended receiver, Jordan Hickman.
Yeah,
we had good coverage.
Had them all over him. I wished somebody had been off a little, because he definitely missed that and bad.
Maxey, the corner, and Kendall, the safety, were both near the receiver. 16.7. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Falcons trying to hold the Tigers. Get it back on a punt. High backfield. Their deep back is right behind the fullback. We miss him in the backfield. We're there at the 40 to meet him.
That thing's
Fumble. Falcons pointing. Officials have not pointed. I believe it's going to be Bardstown's ball. It's Bardstown's ball. Harper gained out to the 44-yard line. Say start the clock. That will end the first quarter.
Oh, that'd have been the first turnover of the game, John. That'd have been a big one.
Man. Right now it's actually spotted outside the 44. We'll see where they put it when we change ends for the quarter. At the end of one, it's Monroe County 12 and Bardstown 12-7 Falcons at the end of one. Bardstown faces a 3rd and long. And Coach Rippey, I thought he was coming over to warm his hands, Bob, but he's just in his PA. Ball's on the just outside the 44-yard line of Bardstown. There's the whistle to start their time of, or their 25 seconds, I guess. They come quickly to the line then. Fake the pitch, looking to throw, trying to get it.
He got that.
Did he intercept?
Yes.
Kendall, interception? Yes, going to spot it right there at the Monroe County 44-yard line.
And he had to make a dive and catch to get that one, too.
That's better than a punt, Bob, for us.
You have to them when it's that short.
Yeah.
You usually lob them up deep, you know.
They were trying to hit a man. I don't know if you could say they even have a tight end, but sort of coming from that position, a quick look-in sort of pattern. Missed his man and hit Kendall on a diving catch. On their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10, 11:55 to play in the second quarter. Max and Kendall in the eye. Is that line over there wide to the left? Harlan throwing. He has Wilson at the 45 of Bardstown. He's taken down. Good tackle.
He popped that thing in the air, though, John, when it hit him, and could have very easily dropped that, but didn't do it.
Wilson was lined up in a slot on the right side, and he ran across the field for the catch. Jack Whitfield on the tackle. It's at the Bardstown 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Monroe County. Got the heaters down on the sidelines. Even got the heaters down for the cheerleaders.
Yeah, you had
Bardstown cheerleaders. I don't believe we have any heaters.
I think they brought their own.
Yeah.
But we had them a space heater down there, though. And they're on both sides, too. Both teams have got heaters.
Yeah. Harlan in the shotgun. Maxey to his right. Fake it to Maxey. Harlan still has it. 40, 35, 30, 25. Inside the 25-yard line. Justin Harlan on the keeper. It's sort of an option to Maxey.
Where did that run
Harlan
from? Where did they leave?
44. We started on the 44-yard line.
That's the end.
Yep. It's that 1st and 10 on the 23 from Monroe County. Clock runs at 11:10 to play in the second quarter. Harlan in the shotgun. Maxey to his left. Hands it to Maxey. He's trying to get outside of the right. Spin move inside the 20. Still digging to about the 17. Got a yard or two after the contact. Ethan Brown is in at the right guard. It's Brown, Turner on the right side of Bybee. Jenkins and Cornelius on the left side of Bybee. 2nd down on the 17-yard line. A long 3 for a 1st down. Harlan in the shotgun again. Kendall and Welch to the left. Harlan keeps it after the fake to Maxey. Gets away from a tackler, 10-yard line. Tries to sidestep a safety. Knocked
Man,
down.
he's under. Where's this man?
Harlan has another 1st down for Monroe. This will be 1st and 10. Falcons, leading 12-7. 10:19 to play in the second quarter. Ball's on the 8-yard line. Moved it up. Front of the ball's inside the 8-yard line. Wilson in line to the right. Welch and Kendall to the left. Maxey behind Harlan. Harlan's under center. Fake to Maxey, trying to get around the left side. He's going to cut up, getting inside the 5. Another nice run by Justin Harlan. Second and goal. It's going to be short yardage. Looking at the box on the far side, what, 2-yard line maybe, Bob?
Well, it looks,
or even
no,
closer.
I think it's 1.
1-yard line. Second and goal. Might think about picking either Jenkins or
that's Brown
to run behind. Take your pick. Keep it safe. Harlan under center has wings Wilson and Kendall. Maxey in the backfield. There's a flag.
Oh, no.
Surely not
Delay?
a delay.
Oh, no.
We didn't take that much time, did we? 9:17 on the clock. That's about all that guy calls.
Golly, that's a killer.
How did we do? Now, that didn't seem like, I believe that's the first flag of the night. I don't understand that one. Move it back to the 6-yard line, second and goal. He must have looked at his watch wrong on that one.
I didn't look at the, did you look, Scotty, at what the time was?
That was a very quick 25 seconds. Harlan still has it after the fake to Maxey. Throws into the end zone. That's going to be trouble. It's knocked away incomplete.
Yeah, he got hit about the time he was fixing to throw it.
Third and goal from the 6. Clock stopped at 9:11. Second quarter. That was close, Bob.
Yeah, well, this game ends up 6 points, John. We'll remember that play right there.
Welch to the right. That's the wide side of the field.
The offsides. I mean, the delay.
Delay, yep. Maxey and Kendall in the eye. Harlan fakes it. Looking back to the weak side. Line is open. He has it for the touchdown.
Man, he was wide open, and Justin just calmly laid it in there, John. Them's the ones you usually miss.
Beautiful, beautiful throw, beautiful catch. On a cold night, we're inside where it's warm. We can't really relate right now how cold it is out there. 18-7, Falcons on a beautiful drive after the Bardstown fumble, or actually interception, Kendall interception. Might write that down outside that, Bob, to remember that was set up by the Kendall interception. 9:05, second quarter. Falcons going to go for 2 again. Harlan in the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Now thinking about running. Going to run to his left. He will make it in for the 2. 27. Monroe County 20. Bardstown 7. 9 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the second quarter. Squib kick. Fielded, still on the ground. We're not going to get there in time. They're going to have it somewhere around the 36 or 7-yard line.
Well, it was out loose, though.
Garrett's not been able to. Coach Pettit said the intent was for him to kick it real high, and then that give our kickoff team an opportunity to get down the field. But that one certainly wasn't high. It was right on along the ground. 37-yard line, the starting point for the Bardstown drive. 9:02 in the second quarter. Phillips, the lone back. 2 receivers to either side. Downs, the quarterback, under center, looking to throw. Throws right at the line of scrimmage, and we take him down. Might be out of bounds on the far side. And I'll say run the clock.
About 3, looks like.
I think that was number 3, J.P. Willett, the receiver. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Second down. They send same receivers, 2 wide, left and right. Fullback in the backfield. Hand it off to the fullback. It looked like the quarterback wanted to pull it out. The flag thrown into the pile. Short gain on the run, but
it could be holding, or could, if it's according which way it goes. Yeah, there we
go. Holding on Bardstown. I think we'll take the yard. Yeah, Coach Pettit's saying take them back. It's
Yeah, we got
almost
to.
a decline. It was going to be third and about 6. We're
Well,
going to take the yardage, though.
it's
Bardstown, an excellent drive on their first possession. Falcons stopped them the last drive on an interception by Tanner Kendall. Pushed them back to the 32-yard line, second down. They need about 15 for a first. Downs is going to line up in the shotgun. Phillips to his right. He's going to run out of it, stumbled.
never had his feet in under him. He was stumbling when he caught it when he took off, and just never did catch up to himself. And somebody just creamed him in.
Give him 1 to the 33-yard line, third down. 8 minutes to play in the first half. Monroe leads 20-7. The Tigers facing third and 14. His throwing hasn't looked outstanding, so hopefully if they do go to throw again, we can stop this third and long. He's in the shotgun again. Straight back to throw, now rolling to his right some. Little pressure from Proctor. Proctor had him in the grasp. It's caught, but Eaton immediately takes it out right at the line of scrimmage.
Them's the kind you can get intercepted too, boy. But that was good pressure.
Proctor was going to get a sack.
Yeah, but he throwed it, but he had a hold of him, it looked like, John.
And the ball spotted back at the 33. Fourth down. Keaton Hall, the punter. Wilson stands talking to an official back at his own 37-yard line.
Like I say, I've seen him booming them in practice.
Good snap.
Very short.
Wilson comes up,
That's
fair
good.
catch on the 45.
That's good field position. Maybe we can get something else going here before the half. Still got 7:21.
20 Monroe, 7 Bardstown. Ball's on the 46 of Bardstown. It's outside the 45. First and 10, Monroe County.
I just heard say their Greens ahead 14-7.
That's according to Brad Harlan.
I'd say they might be a little ahead of us in Danville. I don't know what time the game time. I'd say 7 though, since Green's Central.
Yeah. Maxey alone in the backfield behind Harlan. Wilson and Kendall the wings. Going to hand it off to Kendall on a reverse, coming around, cuts up. There's 45-50. He's got room. 45-40.
Oh, he went back.
My.
He should have juked him a little there, John, and come outside.
Nice open field tackle by Jack Whitfield. It was just him and Tanner, and he made the play. That's a nice tackle. But a first down by Tanner. Good blocking back here at the line. Some elusiveness by Tanner to get away from in the backfield. Might be barely inside the 43. Back of the ball may be touching that. Harlan's going to be in the shotgun. Maxey to his right. As the snap fakes to Maxey. Harlan still has it. 40, 35. Nice block by Eaton. 30, 25. Out of bounds. First down, Monroe County. 6:48, first half. Monroe up by 13 and on the move again. Scored on the first play from scrimmage. Last drive was a good sustained drive. Another drive beginning for the Falcons on the 24 of Bardstown. Welch wide to the left. Kendall inside him. Lyon to the right. Wilson inside him. Wilson goes in motion. Fake it to Maxey. Harlan keeps it after faking a pitch to Wilson. Inside the 20-yard line for Justin Harlan. We'll go ahead and say about Justin, we're going to look at these at halftime. Last night they had the Sky Conference banquet. Justin named honorable mention All-Sky Conference at quarterback. And I believe Coach Pettit has told us he's also the district player of the year, offensive player of the year.
That's great. I mean, you talking about all the Pendletons and from Greene County and Metcalfe, De Leon and Glasgow.
Ball on the 17.
Oh, I guess that's got us.
Yeah, there's a flag.
That'll be a holding.
Was that Kendall that carried it, or Maxey had it up the middle? Yeah. Had a game, but this may be against the Falcons. They're talking to Bardstown, I believe. We overcame the delay penalty after having second and goal on the 1. Here comes the official call.
Illegal motion.
Yeah. Wilson was in motion. I don't know if he started toward the line before the snap.
I mean, he's saying he cut it up or something too quick. It's usually what that is.
So that'll be 5 yards from the line of scrimmage back to the 22. 5:56 to play in the first half. Monroe leading 20-7. Single back, 2 receivers either way. Harlan under the center. We drew Bardstown offside. That'll get the 5 yards back. Let's put it right back where it was. Still second down.
I like to get first downs out of that, John.
Yeah.
I won't quit saying it, though.
Well, we just wanted that 5 yards right back.
But now second down and 3 is a whole lot easier made than 8.
Yep. It's on the 17-yard line.
And I think this 4-down territory here definitely, too, because you know that's out of field goal range and nowhere you don't punt here. So we.
Justin Carter in at that right guard. He and Ethan Brown are rotating at that position. Bring Kendall around in motion. Maxey has it. Big hole up the middle. Tripped up at the 5-yard line. Caleb Maxey thought he might take it in.
Oh, he just tied in. It'd been a great run, but still a good, and it was good for 12 yards.
First and goal on the 5. 20-7. Falcons threatening again. They come out of the huddle. They're ready to go. Coach Pettit shaking the fist. Harlan under Bybee. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Harlan faked it to Maxey. Harlan following him up the hole in the end zone. Justin Harlan in for another 6.
Touchdown, Falcons.
26-7.
Justin Harlan.
The offense is looking nice. Going to go for 2. If we can get this one, that'll put us on a 4-touchdown pace. Get us to 28. And Bardstown has their hands on their hips. That looks good, Bob.
That's right. That's right, John. This will be a big one here. Get this thing up. What's that? 3 scores.
Yeah, something's not right. Monroe has to call a timeout.
We've still got 3, so now's the time to get it right. You know,
Yeah.
you no use to. You can't carry them over. It ain't like that commercial on TV. You got the carry over on your minutes. You don't get to keep these.
We came out of the huddle, went to the line, and I don't know if Coach Pettit called it or Justin, but something wasn't right on the alignment. 5 minutes, 1 second to play in the first half. Falcons lining up on the right hash to go for 2. Kendall and Wilson the wings, and Wilson in motion. Fake, handed off inside to Kendall. He's hit at the line, but he will go into the end zone. Nice play. Kendall would not be denied. Ooh, he gets up with just a slight limp, Bob.
Where's he at?
I think
I don't see
he's
him.
at the 30. He's all right. He just didn't look like he had the same gait when he got up. 28-7, Monroe County. Yeah, he reached down and did something to that left leg. He's on the kickoff team. He's still out there. See if Garrett's still going to be doing the kicking. 5:01 remaining in the first half. Falcons up by 3 scores. Lion real high. We're down there.
Oh, man,
almost
just caught it.
Mason Prophet almost caught it on the fly.
And that's in another yard because Bardstown doesn't let it go. They wasn't even making a play on
Was
it.
he going to be in bounds?
Well, I think he was. It was one of them you had to catch with your toes down, and that's what he was doing.
He's the outside man. Lion popped it up very high.
But it's giving them off a good field position, too, though, John. That's the downside of that.
It's at the 42 of Bardstown. 5 minutes. That took only 1 second off the clock. Whitty's the end on this side. Rich, Wyatt, and Proctor up front. Wilson, Lion's moved up at a nose guard. High and Eaton, the linebackers. Quarterback has it, lost it in the backfield, but it's recovered by Bardstown. We were all over the quarterback. Recovered back deep by number 8, Jordan Hickman. That's back at the 35-yard line. One drive, one good sustained drive of Bardstown, but Falcon defense, evidently they figured out what they did, Bob.
That's what I
It's
told
been
you, and
different.
I said maybe we can figure this out. What they've done, and like you said, it was that one. Then they had a punt, and then they had the interception and another punt, and we punted our second possession or not. I forgot.
Get the rest of the defense. Prophet, Maxey the corners, and Kendall the safety. Single back. Coach
Timeout.
David Clark, he doesn't like something. He's going to call a timeout.
That's their second.
With that one, we'll take a Bardstown second down from their own 35-yard line. They need about 17 for a first. Have a single back. Fake it to him, looking to throw. Now running right up the middle. We hit him. Short gain. Rich, Proctor, and High in the backfield.
Tell you what, John, we've still got 2 timeouts, and we can hold them right here, and they don't get a good punt off. You know, there's time to score again.
He gained 1 yard, third down. 3:40 clock running in the second. 28-7, Monroe County.
And should be a passing situation too, so.
Straight back to throw, throwing deep down the sideline, overthrows.
That's
number 3.
The 2-drop bomb. You remember
Yep.
that was a scouting. That's what he did. Just picked it up and throwed it.
That was it.
Oh, who was that on him? Prophet. He was all over him.
J.P. Willett, the intended receiver, and Mason turned. He was running right with him, just like he was the receiver.
Well, I thought he was going to have a shot at there for a minute, and it was out of bounds.
Stops it at 3:27. Keaton Hall back to punt. He's standing at his own 25-yard line.
You'll see that saved us a timeout too by passing.
Yeah. Wilson at his 33. Hall low, but a nice punt. Wilson fields it back at the 28-yard line. Back to the 40. 45. Good return by Wilson.
He just weaved and wobbled and just barely took his time, but good.
Falcons will begin with 3:27 to play in the half at their own 46. Excellent field position. See if the Falcons can continue to move it. Ethan Brown checks in at the right guard. Line is going to be a tight end. Maxey and Kendall will be an eye in the backfield. The receivers are both to the left side of the ball. A draw play to Kendall. Hit in the backfield. Can't get away from that. I believe he came off the defensive right side. It was Rashawn Phillips. He's a big boy. He whipped us that time. Got in for the tackle for a loss. It's on the 42. 2nd and 14.
Yeah, the penetration, you have to call that play at the right time, John. And
Harlan will be in the shotgun with Maxey to his right. He will fake to Maxey and
He
keep
keeps it.
Yeah, got room. Got Cornelius out in front of him. 45,
oh,
40.
come on, turn him loose. It's holding. I saw it. It is too. We did it.
Oh yeah, here it is.
We did it.
Yeah. Flags inside the Bardstown 45.
He's doing a great job blocking him too, but when he turned, he come back, and then you could just see that you could tell it.
And didn't have to do it.
No, we didn't. He done had the first down out of it.
The flag is at the Bardstown 44, so it's going to end up back about the Monroe 46 after the 10-yard penalty. So he got about 13 on the carry. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down. Falcons need about 10 for a first down. 2:31.
Oh, so he got the plus out of that, didn't
Yeah,
he?
you get him the yardage.
How much did he get?
I believe he got about 13. He got 7 plus 6. And usually that puts him over 80 yards rushing in the first half.
Yeah, 88.
2nd and 10, backs in the eye. Harlan rolling to his left. Had some pressure. Hits Maxey out of the backfield. 50, 40, 35, 30.
Oh, man, who was that on?
Man.
It looked like it was holding over there, and it was 30 yards down the field from the line of scrimmage. Oh, man.
I'm sure that one. I think both of these have been on their receivers blocking down the field. So that's, we're going to have a gain out of it.
Oh, he had a first down.
Yeah, he was
he had about 20, 25 yards.
Beautiful play. Hitting Maxey out of the backfield.
And I tell you what, if it's just 10, if it's 10 from there, they still might have a first down. Right?
It's going to be very close, yeah.
So what you give him out there, about 23?
Wherever we'll wait to see where they spot it.
Okay, you'll have to decipher that, John.
The ball's on the 46.
And it's still a first down.
4 and 7's 11, 21 on the pass play and a 10-yard penalty. It is going to be a first down at the Bardstown 43-yard line. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the half. Monroe leads by 21. 2 penalties, and they've still got a first down on that one. Harlan in the shotgun, fakes and keeps it. 40, same result. Cornelius out in front of him. 30, 25, 20, 15. Taken out of bounds. Stop the clock. 150. Falcons 1st and 10. That'll put him over 100, Bob. It's inside the 15. That's good here.
I mean, he gets what did he get? 12, 43 and 12, 21, 31.
31.
Ooh, yeah, that put him over big time.
It's on the 12, 1st and 10. I heard a Monroe fan sarcastically say, "Where's the flag?" Well, there aren't any. 2 receivers left and right. Harlan with Maxey in the shotgun. Maxey's to his left. Has the snap. Maxey had the fake to him. Harlan still has it. He puts his head down to try to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to put a, what do you call it?
Chaser.
Well, that ain't the thing they do. It's a ghost they do on it or something. There's a word that football has. A spy. Yeah, that's what they're going to do on him with that many rushing yards.
Coach Pettit will come up with something to.
So there's no game, but
I'll counter that. 2nd and 10. Clock running at 1:08. Falcons trying to get one more touchdown. An eye backfield behind Harlan. Fakes. He's back at the 20, looking to throw. Now rolling in the end zone. Is that Maxey? Maxey has it for the touchdown. Caleb Maxey. Harlan to Maxey. 34-7. Falcons and the fist pump by Coach Pettit tells us he's happy. Falcons. Very, very impressive offensively in the first half. 34-7. 54.8 seconds to play in the first half. And we're going to kick this one. Joseph Eaton placing the tee at the 10-yard line. Justin Carter. Let's see. Don't believe Justin was in at the guard position on that drive, so he should be loose, ready to kick. Good snap. Ball down. Looks very nice. It's long and good. 35-7. Monroe County leads Bardstown. Garrett Line kicking off from the left hash, very low. Going to go out of bounds about the 40-yard line. I don't know.
I don't know.
We almost caught that the last time.
Got to get it higher.
Yeah. Bardstown will have it. Let's see, wherever it went out of bounds, it didn't make it to the 35-yard line. Oh, they're going to take the penalty and make us kick it again. What about that, Bob? I think I'd have gone ahead and taken the ball.
Well, yeah, kick this thing away now, or kick it out of bounds down yonder somewhere, because it's just a 35.
I think Garrett, the tee was in the middle of the field. That's where okay, now they're going to take it down here now. They changed their mind.
They're going to take it right there.
Yeah, I think they're going to take it. I thought that'd be crazy to make us kick it again. They've got it on their own 40. 54.8 seconds. Try to prevent anything crazy from happening in this final minute of the first half. They send a receiver left and right. Jordan Hickman and J.P. Willett. Phillips is the back. They have 2 wings. Throw it out. It's a hitch and pitch. Oh, nice hit. That's Mason Profit. Yep. He had the receiver that caught the ball, came off of him when he saw the pitch. DJ King caught it, and Mason hit him right as he did at the 44-yard line of Bardstown. Clock running at 30 seconds. Bardstown breaks the huddle on 2nd down. They send Phillips over behind the left tackle, overloading it. Man in motion, pitch to him. This is their power sweep. Wilson a good job. Bowman a good job. He has to cut back. He breaks some tackle. Eaton a big hit. Someone else had him. Bowman, I believe, had him low, and Eaton came through and hit him high. And the clock is running out as they're trying to spot the ball. We've played a half. The Falcons have scored 35. Bardstown only 7. The Falcons sprinting to the dressing room at halftime. But there are still, 24 minutes to play.
Yeah, it is a great
35-7. Our halftime guest this evening is an old Monroe County Falcon player, Barry Rich, has come down. I think you said this is your first game this season, Barry?
Yes, it is. I'm very impressed so far. I've been keeping up with Monroe County, just through the paper and through folks from Tompkinsville, but it just seems like they've got it going on this year.
course, we always talk about the backs, the quarterback. Everybody gets the praise. Of course, Justin's getting a lot of running, but you were on that line. We've seen some good holes tonight for Justin running up in there. What are those linemen doing to create those holes he's running through?
You know, and I mean, obviously they're creating some holes, but you know, Justin, he is just really you know, taking it outside, and you know, the linemen are obviously out in front of him, and you know, getting some good blocks downfield.
I've noticed a couple of times. I think he's the left side tackle, Cornelius, on this play, even the holding play. I don't think Cornelius was one holding on that play, but the tackle, he's been out leading him down the field. And it has just been some beautiful running by Justin. 12 carries, 122 yards in the first half, 5 out of 7 passing for 91 yards. So
wow,
just a great first half for Justin. What about this second half? What's Coach Pettit telling this team in there to keep them settled and to come out and to finish this in the second half?
You know, I think he's probably in there saying, you know, we need to come out and play the exact same, you know, half that we did the first half, and you know, just keep the intensity up, and you know, don't lay down. You know, don't just keep, you know, basically just keep going like they have
Keep
the first
pedal to the
half.
floor.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's been it has been a year that special. 10 wins already. Only the second team to win double-digit wins in a season. And you know, we've talked about, again, for the 9th time this season, they score on the first drive. For the 5th time this season, they score either on the first play or the kickoff. So it's a team that just gets the team down. And what about, you talked about, B, you made the comment, it's a whole lot warmer when you're ahead 35-7. Our guys were running to the dressing room. What is you know, of course, obviously up 35-7. Our guys just looked enthused. They look great running to the dressing room.
Well, obviously, when you're, you know, up, you know, 28 points here, you're very much happy to go in that locker room and get regrouped for the second half. But you know, the Bardstown crew, you know, they're obviously what hit them the first half, and they've got to regroup and come back out and, you know, play some smash mouth football. You know, I've got a little bit of a Bardstown contingent, as you know, from living there for a year. So I know a little bit about Bardstown, and a couple of friends of mine said that, you know, Bardstown's played well, but when they get behind, they don't play as well as they would if they were ahead.
Well, they talked about having the speed, but I haven't really seen a big play threat. It may just be that our defense is playing that great. Their fullback looks great. I don't think he has any breakaway speed. That the quarterback hasn't been real impressive in throwing the ball, but you know, they were talking about their big play threat. Maybe it's just that our defense is containing that so well.
I think the defense is just playing, you know, very intensely, and they're basically controlling the line of scrimmage, and you know, they're obviously coming through there, hitting those Bardstown guys, and you know, we've seen a couple of fumbles now in the first half.
Well, of course, it's been a few years since I saw you out there, but we talk a lot of times about how so many of these guys up here in the stands would give anything to be out there. What are these guys experiencing? 10 wins already, looking like they're going to win their second round playoff game. You know, what is the feeling for those young guys and the success they're having this year?
Well, you know, they've worked so hard. I'm sure Coach Pettit has really put them through you know, some hard practices, you know, through the summer, you know, through the fall, and you know, it's paying off.
Yeah,
it really is. I think they're reaping the benefits of a lot of hard work that they put on the field.
All the seniors talk about, you know, the disappointment of last year. Won only 2 games, didn't win a game of the district, and after losing the playoff game to Greene County last year, this what is now the senior class had been so successful in the past. They dedicated themselves that this year was going to be different, and to this point it has been different. We can only hope that it continues. Give us a little report. You're still up in the Lexington area. Of course, UK got to the 6 wins to make themselves bowl eligible, but they've had a couple of slip-ups the last 2 weeks. Almost won a good game over a good Georgia team. Vanderbilt became bowl eligible last week with a win over them. Then they've got 2 weeks to prepare for Tennessee. Hadn't beat them in a long time. Is it the year that we can beat Tennessee?
I really think we can. I mean, obviously it's been 23 years. I think the longest losing streak in NCAA history, and I really think that they've got a shot. We've had a couple of disappointing losses here, like you'd mentioned with Georgia and Vandy, but I think they can really regroup and maybe get a few injured players back and go down to Knoxville, and we'll see what happens. But I really think they can pull one out.
Yeah, I told somebody here tonight, I thought probably they've got a great defense, but I think a lot of injuries on defense have set them back this year. They've got some of the guys back, but they continue to lose some very talented first string players on that defense, and that's rough on them.
Well, when you lose a Lindley, that's essentially he's going to be a first-team All-American, I would assume. That really hurt us in the Georgia game, but. He came back and he wasn't 100% in the Vandy game, but hopefully he'll be 100% for Tennessee.
Barry, always good to see you. Appreciate you coming up. Don't know if you came up to talk to us or just to get warm. But nonetheless, appreciate you coming in. Always good to see you.
Thanks, John.
Barry Rich, the big guy from back in the late 80s, and we always appreciate Barry coming by to visit with us. And be careful going home this weekend.
Thank you, and go Monroe County.
Go Falcons.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks.
Barry Rich, we were talking about his senior playoff game. We led Fort Knox 20-3 at halftime. In fact, led them 20-15 at the end of the third quarter. Lost the game 30-20. Barry played defensive end all year, moved him to linebacker. I think he had like 20 tackles in the game. We lost it 30-20. A couple of weeks later, Fort Knox was the state champion. Almost knocked them off. I think Pollard was the guy's name that ended up playing at Notre Dame off that team. Is this have we had the 3 minutes already, Bob? Don't think we have we?
You ain't started the 3 minutes, have you, Scott? No.
Let's take a 30-second break, hear from one of our sponsors. When we come back, Bob Adele will look at his halftime stats. You're listening to Monroe County Falcon football. Bob?
Not a lot of people involved in them, but some good numbers. And Justin's outstanding game. This might be I'm sure, well, it is so far the game of his career. He got 12 rushes for 122 yards and 1 touchdown, isn't he? But he's also thrown for 3 touchdowns, so he's responsible for 4 of them, just like that. Also, Kendall had 2 rushes for 28, and Maxey had 6 rushes for 17. He had a couple of losses there. He had 4 and a 3, and that hurt his average. Kendall also caught a pass for 40, and Maxey caught 2 for 32 and one of those was a touchdown. And Wilson caught 1 pass for 12, Lyons 1 for 7. So we had 20 rushes? I guess it is. 20 rushes for 167 yards, John. That'll be a good average when you get that figured out.
That's a little over 8 to carry.
5 out of 7 in the passing category for 91 yards. That's 258 yards in the first half, and that's against the team right here in the second round of the playoff. That's great. And the 35 points is even greater.
Even better. We'll run down the first half scoring. Got underway in a hurry. Neil Wilson on the big kickoff return, what did we say, 69 yards, I believe. Got it down to the 13-yard line, and Caleb Maxey somehow got over there to the sideline and kept going down that sideline for the touchdown. 13-yard run, 2-point conversion failed at 11:37 of the first quarter. Bardstown scored on the ensuing drive. T.J. Downs took it in 2 yards out, and then the conversion by Keaton Hall was good. Made it 7-6 at 7:26 of the first quarter. At 1:54 of the first, Harlan connected with Tanner Kendall from 40 yards and failed on the 2-point conversion. 9:05 of the second, Harlan to Garrett Line from 7 yards out, and the extra point was a run by Justin.
Yeah.
And that's the one that followed the interception by Tanner Kendall. Set us up for some 40-something yard line, a little over 50 yards for the touchdown. Monroe, next was a 5-yard run by Harlan. The 2-point conversion was a run by Kendall. And the last one was by Harlan to Maxey. That was an 11-yard pass. And Justin Carter came in and added the extra point.
I didn't have the time.
35-7. Pick it back up. One of them was at 5:01. I don't remember who. That was us, but I don't remember which one it was.
We did it. We got another score too, John. In the just almost to
Now
the
that
end of the third.
That last one was at like 54 seconds, I
Yeah.
believe.
Green County 21, Danville 14.
That's at Danville.
Yes.
And if that one holds up, and this one will be playing
Back at home.
at home.
That's right.
Minot kicking off. Still 24 minutes to play.
Yes, you got to keep playing.
The second time we see all zeros up there, that's when we'll know who the winner is. We can't assume anything at this point. Garrett Line been doing the kickoffs tonight. See what the strat. He's on the left hash, and he's aiming to his right. We'll see what happens. We haven't been kicking them deep. Their deep men are at their 25-yard line. They are Keene and Harper, but they haven't been seeing the ball. We haven't been kicking it deep. Might try one deep after a while. We'll see. It's high. Fielded, or it hits the ground at the 27. They fake the reverse. 15 still has it. Rich has him back inside the 20-yard line.
Boy, did you see the line of Falcons down there, John? I don't know that everybody but Garrett wasn't down there. When I looked, it was just a line across through there. Well, not a single one of them got blocked. And even the reverse, the fake on the reverse there on that, somebody had him covered too.
Falcons have a player down. I believe it is Tyler McMillan. Always a tough man on our kickoff team. They fielded, the ball hit about the 26 or 7. They fielded about the 25. Went back, faked a reverse, and Rich, the first man to hit him, ball spotted at the Bardstown 19-yard line.
And you got to realize now, Jared is the lineman, defensive lineman.
Yeah.
He was the farthest down the field there on that. He was in the middle.
5'7", 220. He's not a, you wouldn't call him a
Speedy.
burner.
He's not a Kendall or a Maxie there. He's one of them that grinds it out.
Tyler helped to his
Well,
feet.
good part about it, I think he just got his bell rung a little or something, because them cobwebs maybe will get fished out there in a minute, but he's not hurt any physical-wise leg or nothing. That's the good part about it.
I'm sure he was flying down the
Yeah, I
field.
know he's a kamikaze now. That's what him and Garrett Lyons is too. That they just run right in the middle of it.
Somebody got a good block on Tyler. We hit the quarterback right as he's pitching it. Pitchman does make the corner, and I believe he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, big one.
That was DJ Keene on the carry. That may be their strategy. Get it outside that corner this half. We had good penetration, almost tackled the quarterback before he pitched it. It's out to the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for Bardstown. Early in the third quarter. Quarterback under center, no one in the backfield. They overload the right side. Fake it that way, hand it off inside. We have him at the line and finally take him down. Kendall came up to be the final man.
He's not very big, is he? Well, they list him at 4.
D'Angelo Pointer, 5'9", 165. He did gain to the 34, got a couple.
Tanner gets to tackle somebody little than him.
Yeah. Second down for the Tigers. Clock will go under 11 minutes in the third. Falcons leading 35-7. Have the I backfield. Phillips on the front of it. Pitch it to the right side. We make him cut up. We're not there to hit him right when he does.
I don't know
They get it down to the 40.
You're right. Who was out there did what they're supposed to do. Get that penetration and cut him up.
Yeah, he did his job well. It looked like from here. I believe Proctor's the end on that side. Gain to the 40, third down, need about 2. Whistle, officials stopping play. Now they go to their spots. They'll let the Tigers go to the ball. Bring a man in motion. Gave it to Phillips.
He didn't make it. I don't think he got the line of scrimmage.
Rich. And
was that third down, John?
That was third. Rich and Wyatt tackles.
What do you do now?
Fourth down at the 40.
I think they're going.
Yeah.
You're down fours. You ain't going to get many opportunities.
Yeah, we might say down that much. We might say they're running out of time, even with almost 9 or 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Falcon fans to their feet, wanting a stop, trying a quick throw. He has it, and he will have the first down. He caught it at about the stick for the first down.
Yeah, we're just a little soft on him, but
yeah. I believe that was Jordan Hickman with the reception. A gain to the 45-yard line. That's the 45 of Bardstown, 1st and 10. Caleb Maxey comes out holding his right hand a little funny.
Was he in on that tackle or something there?
Going to move Wilson to a corner. Bybee came in as a linebacker.
Back to pass.
Straight back to throw. It's that pass down the sideline. Wilson's back there, but
got it.
Thrown over it, and no, say incomplete. Incomplete.
Was this the man that had the referee though that had the catch? I figured that over yonder would have that.
Well, I'm like you.
He was out of position bad.
I don't see an official over there that should have been there.
I mean,
that guy was the one coming from the middle of the field calling that.
I guess that's his responsibility. I don't know how that works.
Neil had good coverage. I thought the guy
that
caught it.
It was a good pass, wasn't it? It was right on the money.
2nd and 10. Falcons down, ready to charge. High on a blitz up the middle. We make them cut up. There's a nice tackle from behind. Wyatt, 61.
But who cut him up, John?
Eaton, 80.
That was the key play on it.
Back to the 41-yard line. 3rd down and long. They have to get to the Monroe County 45. 8:50 in the 3rd. Clock running. Bardstown changing some players. Proctor, Rich, Wyatt, and Bowman. Starters along the front line. High, Bybee, and line the backers. Wilson and Prop at the corners, and Kendall the safety. Send a man in motion. Backfield empty. Sweep it to the right side. He's got the corner.
Now you don't.
Who's that? Eaton? And
I don't know.
Eaton. 4th down.
And
it'll be longer than 10.
11. Long 11.
See the punter. Keaton Hall might watch for a fake, but I'd say they'll punt this one. Ball is on the Bardstown 44-yard line. Wilson stands at his 25. Hall punt. It's not high. Wilson lets it hit. He will pick it up at the 18. Trying to get away. Does from that man. 20,
now
25.
He's on the sideline.
Get a block.
But still, he got about 10 or 15 yards back out of that. And it didn't look like he had anything.
He's outside the 30. They've marked it over on the far sideline. We'll let him bring it out to the hash. Clock still running at 7:25. 35-7. Now it's stopped at 7:24.
I give Scotty the thumbs up.
35-yard line for Monroe County to begin the drive. No, they may want to get home. It's a long drive back to Bardstown.
What'd you say it was on 35?
35. Harlan in the shotgun with Maxey to his right. 2 receivers to either side. Fake it to Maxey. Harlan still has it. This worked in the first half, and it's working again. About a 9-yard gain, almost 10. Somehow Cornelius comes from his left tackle and gets in front of him, leading the block on that. It's 2nd and short. The ball is almost to the 45. That's where we have to get for the first down. Welch and Kendall go to the left. Wilson and Eaton to the right. Harlan under center. Against the 4-man line. Harlan fakes to Maxey, still has it. First down, 50, and inside the 45-yard line of Bardstown. Clock stopped to move the chains on 1st and 10 for Monroe County. Ball spotted on the 45 of Bardstown. Coach Pettit sends the play in with Garrett Lyon. The Falcons, be nice to just grind this one out on a long drive. Clock running at 6:28. Falcons leading 35-7. Bardstown had a brief lead at 7-6. Harlan has Maxey behind him. Fake to Maxey. Wilson coming around the left side. Can't get away from that guy. Kendall was trying to block him, but
yeah, somebody had the others blocked, but it didn't get to that one.
It'll either be a no gain or a slight loss. Ball had gone out of bounds. They retrieve it. Yeah, we'll give him a loss back to the 46. may not have lost a full yard. Second down for the Falcons. Two receivers to the left, Eaton the tight end, or two receivers right, Eaton the tight end on the left. Harlan rolling to his right. That's hard for him to throw through the hands of Welch, incomplete. A little hard for the lefty to throw rolling that way.
Tyler is looking to, to run. He was done looking then. He took his eyes off that ball because it was right there at his face, and going to run before he catches it, I guess.
Third and about 11. That stops the clock at 5:26. Falcons are inside Tiger territory on the 46-yard line. Trent Tooley checks in. He goes wide to the left. Wilson to the right. Backs in the eye. Harlan back to throw. Wilson down the sideline. Tipped away. Nice play by
Well, the safety played that perfect, though.
Jordan Hickman.
Yeah, he stayed all over that.
Coach Pettit will send in the punt team. 4th and 11. Second, how many times has Garrett punted tonight, Bob? This is the second?
I didn't write it. It wasn't a very good one, the first one, was it?
Had that 13-yarder, I believe it was, in the first half. He's got room to boom this one. Ball's in the middle of the field. Well, you don't want to boom it too much. He can punt this in the end zone.
I'd take it to the end zone. That way there's no run back.
Like a 40-yarder.
Oh, it goes straight up. Hit him, hit him. Oh,
off to the right side. Good roll inside the 20. Didn't look good, but a good result.
He was doing that in warm-up, John, for some reason.
5:09 to play in the third quarter.
Updated score. Green 28, Danville 14.
Looks like Green.
That thing's in the fourth.
Looks like Green may advance on to the third round of the playoffs. Wilson gets a break defensively. Maxey and Profit are the corners. Bobby is in there at linebacker. New quarterback. He goes back to throw. Caught, but Eaton's right there. Drops the ball. Line picked it up, but it was incomplete.
You don't never know how long you had it. I couldn't tell from here, but he was, what is he? They say you catch it and make a football move, but don't guess he had made his move.
Incomplete to Jordan Hickman. Keaton Hall, the player that's been the punter. He was the quarterback on that play.
I think, I believe Coach Knuckles said they might use two there. Maybe it was off the air, though, when he told me that.
He was 5'9", 150, a junior. Has an eye behind him. Phillips on the front of it. High up there, blitzing. He went to the wrong side. Handed off over the left guard. Short gain. Clock at 4:55 of the third. Monroe leading 35-7. Keene carried it to the 22, just barely outside the 21.
It's third down again here, too, John. It's another big one.
Get that ball back. Get the offense back on the field.
I don't know how many first downs we got there a while ago.
Trevor Whitty playing the right defensive end. One of the Tiger receivers got a last-minute instruction from Hall. He splits wide to the left. Send 24 in motion. Fake, throwing to that guy that got those instructions. Incomplete, led him too much. That was
Profit was all over him.
Almost step for step with him. That will send Hall back to punt formation. Wilson, he's standing right now at the 50. So if we can convert this, we're going to really have good field position. Hall is standing at his 11-yard line to receive the snap. It's punt very low.
We might have touched that one some, too.
Hits Wilson.
Smart
on it now, Neil. He does.
He's smart enough to do that.
He tried to pick up the rolling ball.
He got 45. Too low on him.
Yep. He missed it. It rolled back inside the 40. He wisely fell on it instead of trying to pick it up. But if you can
punt one like that ground's got to be froze out there, John, because I walked out there while you was talking to Barry, and it's cold out there. Yeah. I mean, we better be glad we're in here. And did we discuss a while ago about maybe raising these up or not?
We didn't talk about it very long.
Very long?
No.
I didn't think we did.
Monroe begins at their own 40, 4:07. I heard someone come in. I think he came in from outside that said he had on 2 pairs of socks and his feet were still frozen during halftime. Maxey, the lone back behind Harlan. Kendall comes in motion. Handed off to him. He's sweeping the left side, 45, almost to the 50.
I believe he got it.
That may be a first down.
Yeah, they showing it right on it. That's got to be a first down.
They put the ball down on the ground, and the man with the white hat says first down. He's the one that counts. 3:48, third quarter. Minot 35 and Bardstown 7. Harlan sends Eaton to the left tight end position. Kendall wide to the right. Welch and Wilson to the left. Kendall in motion again. Handed off to Maxey. Harlan fell down. Maxey short, 2 or 3 yard gain. Have to let them unpile, see where they spot it. And what, 47, almost 46. Call it 47. Gain 3. 2nd and 7. Wilson comes to the right, Welch to the left. Max and Kendall in the eye. Lyon, the tight end, on the right side. Harlan hands off to Kendall over the right tackle. Near the 40 and another first down.
I'm telling you, John, we're getting some of the best blockings. Who is 60?
That's Ethan Brown. I was just going to say he's in on this drive.
Yeah, it's some of the best blocking that we've had in a long time. Because you can just see them out there leading the charge.
It's going to be 3rd and very, very short. I'm not sure how they could see that.
I don't either.
I guess they're just going by the line where it was. But the ball is touching the 40, and that's where we thought we had to get for a first down. Harlan may try to draw him off sides. No, he runs a quarterback sneak for the first. 1st and 10 for Monroe.
But, you know, John, that's better off for us. That takes another 15, 20 seconds off.
Got a flag. Flag's down at the 36-yard line.
That could be face mask.
He made it to about the 38. Officials are talking. Have 3 officials talking. They haven't talked to either team. Here comes the call. Personal foul against Bardstown. He didn't give the face mask. He just gave the personal foul signal. That'll give us 15 yards. We had a first down on the play. Now they're marking the 15-yard personal foul penalty. That may begin to be some frustration by Bardstown. Well,
they went from the point, went from
gone,
the side of the foul.
Yeah, he's gone all the way down to the 22.
We got 18 out of that, I guess.
He thought he might give us a little extra step there at the end. Maxey, big hole off the right side, trying to work off of a Wilson block down the field. He has another first down. Maxey inside the 10-yard line. Clock stopped at 2:13. It will begin after the ball is put in play. 9-yard line, 1st and goal. Monroe already up by 28. Eaton and Wilson come to the right. Kendall and Welch to the left. Harlan, he went to the center. Now he backs up in the shotgun. Maxey is at his right hand. Faked it to Maxey. Harlan has it. 5-yard line. And I believe hope he went down in bounds. Now they say stop the clock. Looked like he was trying to get down. He's inside the 5. I believe it's going to be the 3. 2nd and goal. Wish he could have stayed in. The Falcons are marching again. The offense has been impeccable. 2 punts tonight. Line the tight end on the right side. Run that way with Maxey. He is in the end zone. The Falcons are looking great offensively, and that 7 on the board for Bardstown's not too bad either. 41-7. 41-7. 1 minute 49 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Bob Barry was talking about it's a lot warmer on this side than it is on the other side.
Well,
when it's
that's what I
41-7.
told somebody when they were down there, and that's we was talking about while I was going out while he was talking to him.
Carter in to attempt the point after. Good snap. Kick. Looks beautiful. He is.
How many yard field goal that be?
I mean, he is kicking it almost to the track down there on both of those. He's kicking to the west field goal goal post, and he boomed both of the ones he's kicked tonight. 42-7. Quarterback. I turned her tape off, Bob, so that kickoff was fielded. Well, they've moved the ball back to the 40. They scooted it back on that. That pass is incomplete from Downs to Hickman.
You catch yourself up there, John.
Yeah,
we won't pay no attention to you. Go ahead.
Sorry to repeat. We go back and listen to this to do, especially the Bardstown stats. Send a man in motion. Give it to Phillips.
Oops, on the ground.
Yep. We've got that.
We've got
two or three
two. We
guys.
just argue which one gets credit for, and they're going to come up together. Up.
Number 80, Joseph Eaton.
Hey, did you go over the All-Sky Conference,
No.
John? That's
Let me
the reason
pull
I
that
said that. Joseph was one that got an award down there last night. And
Go through that. Be sure. We did say Justin had made the honorable mention as a quarterback. Monroe takes over the minute 32 on the Bardstown 38-yard line.
did you catch up on your kickoff and what happened?
Yeah,
You
believe
going
so.
to? You,
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, he got an honorable mention in the Sky Conference. Caleb Maxey, first team running back. There's a great honor. Neil Wilson, first team linebacker and wide receiver. Another great honor.
Harlan hands off to Kendall over the right guard and tackle. That was from the 38. He's inside the 35. Dylan Vickery is in the backfield. He's replaced Maxey. Kendall down to the 33. He's second down. Bob's got a. I can read that while you catch up on the
I'm
stats.
writing, John.
I'm sorry.
I can't write to do here. You do that.
Well, let's see. You got down to Neil. We'll
yeah, I believe
catch up.
Clint's the next one there.
Welch right, Wilson left, ball on the right hash, Eaton the tight end on the left side. Harlan hands off to Kendall. Good hole over the left side, 30, 25. Trying to get off that Wilson block, tackled inside the 25-yard line. On the offensive line, Clint Jenkins, first team All-Sky Conference. Clint Bobby, honorable mention. On the defensive line, Jared Rich, first team. Linebackers, McHale High, first team. Defensive backs, Joseph Eaton, second team. And the man at the top, John Pettit, Coach of the Year in the Sky Conference. Congratulations to Coach Pettit and all those players for those honors. First and 10 on the 23-yard line for Monroe County. Kendall again steps away from a tackle at the line of scrimmage inside the 20. That will end the third quarter. Clock at 15 seconds. Monroe leading 42-7. 12 minutes away from advancing to the third round of the playoffs. Coach Pettit getting his wish to practice on Thanksgiving.
He might just feed them turkey over here after they practice.
Falcons second down. We'll go to the other end of the field to begin the fourth quarter. Finally bring the ball down. Place it on the 18-yard line. Trent Tooley in as receiver on the left side. He and Vickery are the subs that are in. Vickery's on the front of the eye in front of Kendall. Harlan under center. Welch to the right. Kendall, big hole inside the 10, tripped up around the 6 or 7 yard line. Thought he was going to go in, Bob.
He looked like he had it. He had his in that stride,
yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like he was just going to get in stride.
I think somebody stuck their hand out or something. Or
First down.
I believe it's inside the 7. First and goal on the 6. Clock running at 11:50 to play in the game. Offensive line still intact. Let's see, we've had Carter and Brown rotating at the right guard. Carter's in right now.
played it on the ground. No, he got it. It come right back to him.
Is that Vickery? Vickery on the carry. Let's see where the spot will be. That'll bring up second down.
I'd have lost one on it.
Still, it's at the 7. Second and goal from the 7.
Thank you, sir.
Thought that was your phone ringing, but it was Rippy. What, 28-14 your last score on Green
in
and
the
Danville?
fourth quarter.
Thank you.
Harlan hands off to Kendall. Met at the line. Can't get away. He's pushed back to the 10.
27,
Green won. That phone call told us that Green won. Loss is back to the 9-yard line. Second and goal from the 9.
Third, ain't John?
Third. 28-21, the final in the Greene County game.
So if we can hold on this, we'll play it home again.
Monroe calls timeout. 10 minutes, 30 seconds, leading 42-7 in the fourth quarter. Let's take a timeout.
We've got to try one all year.
Falcons on third down. Harlan in the shotgun. Vickery stands to his left. Harlan fakes to Vickery, throws into the end zone for Wilson. Incomplete. Well defended by Hickman.
This wasn't nothing there. I mean, almost completed that.
Fourth down. Falcons sending out the field goal team, I believe.
The way he's kicking tonight, John, I just told Scotty I'd like to see him try a field goal. Because if you get on in these playoffs, 3 points can win some ball games for you. And we've not attempted one this year.
The ball is on the left hash instead of the middle of the field. He has boomed the 2 extra points he's kicked tonight. Eaton is placing the tee at the 16-yard line. Carter lined up, good snap, kick, plenty of distance.
See, he could have kicked that thing from 20 more yards.
The officials say good. 45-7, the Falcons.
Monroe County 45.
He's had the leg tonight. There's not been any doubt about any of those 3.
Well, maybe they thought they lost a little confidence in him by running the 2 point. He's just going to show them. That's the way to fight back.
Yeah. 10:21 in the game. Monroe leads 45-7. It looks like we're going to be back at Dow Carter Stadium next week.
How many yards was it, John?
26. Looked like our line started faster than Garrett did. His kickoff is fielded at the 24. Fake the reverse again. It's fielded at the 24 by 24. This is a little better return. Lyon hits him.
Oh, there it is.
Loose. Picked up by another
this
player.
could be bad, though.
Yep. We had him back there. But
Now we got him. Oh, that had to be a block in the back. Where's the flag?
Finally,
That Monroe player flew for a mile there.
got him down at the 37. That looked like the Keystone Cops out there running around on that one.
And, busted plays like that, when you reverse and fumbles and everything, pick them up, that's when they usually get a big play out of it. But we stayed at home enough to keep him intact.
Bardstown, 10:06 to play in the game at their own 37-yard line. Back to throw. Pressure by Whitty. Got away from him. Sets up to throw. It's deep. It is tipped to the ground. Prophet and Kendall back there defending. 2 receivers right next to each other. Damian Edelin and DJ Keene. It fell incomplete. Second down from the 37. Clock 2 ticks under 10 minutes in the ball game. 2 backs behind Downs. Receiver to either side. Fullback stumble. They pitched to the back. Eaton had his jersey in the backfield. He got away. Brought down right at the first down marker. That was Trey Cochran. 6 foot 160, a senior. It is going to be third down. Ball at the Bardstown 46. What was your report, Bob?
Of course, it was just to finalize on the Green winning, but Bardstown fumbled on 1st and goal with a minute and 20 seconds. Danville did with a minute and 20 to go, and on 2nd down, they fumbled 1st and goal.
Oh, wow. Phillips up the middle. I believe he made it to the 50. Bobby, Jordan Turner in on the tackle. It's on the 50-yard line. There's Lane Driver checking in.
Yeah, they're expecting a lot out of him next year, so I guess they just want to give him a little taste of this.
He's 5'10", 250, a sophomore. He replaced Wyatt. Jackson Arnett taking some snaps over on the sideline. Back to throw in the flat, complete. We had some guys out there. He's going
We over pursued on it, didn't we, John?
Brought him down. I believe it's going to be short of the first. Hickman, the receiver, spotted on the Monroe 41-yard line. Monroe leads 45-7. 8.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Dylan Vickery's in the defensive lineup. Send a receiver either side. I backs behind Downs. Tight end on the right side. Sweep to the right side. Bybee hit him at the line, as well as High, Driver, and Whitty.
Jenkins cut him up there, though. Not Jenkins, but
Whitty.
No, 80. Can get it out. Can't remember his name tonight.
It's on the 38. Clock running. That's what the Falcons want to see. We're at the top of the hour. You're listening to Monroe County Football on WTKY, WKWY in Tompkinsville, Kentucky, and WVFB in Salina, Tennessee. Phillips gets the ball inside the 35-yard line of Monroe County.
John, I never did say something about the penalties. They're not being there. Of course, Bardstown got 1 for 15. They had 2 for 15 the first half, and we had 4 for 30 in the first half, so not bad.
Second down on the 34-yard line.
Clean played game. The big boys are running it now, though. He's big on, ain't he?
Yeah, Phillips, he's inside the 30. He'll be close to a first down. Bowman, Turner, and High getting up off the bottom of the stack. Mark it at the, they're going to move. Well,
No,
he held his arm out. They were getting to move. I think that was just to start the clock. It's on the 29. 6:55. Bardstown has seen the writing on the wall. They're running out the clock for us, Bob. 2 receivers to the left. Straight back to throw. Throwing deep down that sideline. Wilson lining it up. He will intercept it at the 8-yard line. Hit back there, 20, 25.
He can get to this sideline.
30.
Oh, it's going to be tough.
They've got the angle on him.
Yeah, he's going to run out of bounds.
Phillips runs him out of bounds. Whoa, that's a late hit. My goodness.
He hit him on the track.
He hit him 12 yards out of bounds.
He was on the track.
I believe they did throw the flag.
Yeah, they throwed one, but
that was horrible. They had a player with him as he went out of bounds. He did not hit him, and then another player came up and hit him way off the field of play. So a good return by Neil Wilson. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on Bardstown. Fortunately, the official was over there and saw it. It almost got behind the bench.
Yeah,
Somebody
it
thought
did.
they couldn't even see it.
Everybody.
He could have gotten away with that. It was so far off the field. But it has been called. Now they're calling a personal foul on Monroe County.
No, they're pointed this way, didn't they?
They pointed. Yeah, I'm sorry. They did point toward the Bardstown. I'm sorry.
What did he? Oh, that was on an interception, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they've stopped marching at the 45 of Bardstown. 15-yard penalty.
Glad he didn't run over one of them heaters or something.
Yeah.
I don't guess it would have blowed up or nothing, but he went by this one right here, over here on the track.
Yeah, they're just electric. They're plugged in. Of course, these little propane tanks, I guess they are, that the Bardstown cheerleaders have.
Cheerleader, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. I think he caught that somewhere inside the 10, around the 8-yard line, returned it to the Monroe County 40, and then the 15-yard penalty takes it. It's actually almost inside the 45 of Bardstown. Have a timeout.
That's a good one, John. That just calm everybody down.
6:24 to play in the ball game. Monroe County leading 45-7.
You've got a bunch to catch up, John.
And what's that?
For us, a whole new bunch out there.
Substitutes. Yeah, we're going to have the whole JV in. Some of them have already been in, but Trent Tooley and Braden Ward will be the receivers. Jackson Arnett's the quarterback. Nathan Davis. And I guess that's Vickery now on the back of the eye. And we'll get the line momentarily. I guess Jordan Turner's the center. Saw Jarrett Wood out there already. Vickery over the left side. Big gain inside the 35-yard line. Lane Driver's on the line. We'll get the rest of that. We'll get the right side. We haven't completed that. It's usually, and I think I just saw 63 Ben Carter. First and 10 for Monroe County at the 33-yard line of Bardstown. And 73 is Cameron Prophet. I believe that's everybody. Now I might need to get this tied in. Don't think we got him. Arnett under center with the eye behind him. Hand it off to Davis. That tied in is John Sawyer Veach. 5:50 to play in the game. Davis got it to the 31-yard line, second down. I think we know who the offensive player of the game is, Bob. We'll have to
no doubt about that.
Have to pick us a defensive player. Arnett with the same alignment. Looks at his backs, goes under the center. Vickery behind the left guard. Gain to around the 30. That's Wood, I believe, on the left side. And that might be the side Driver was on. Third down from the 30. Falcons will play Greene County at home next week.
Old district matchup again.
Makes our district look good.
Yes, it does.
I think Greene and Metcalf did that last year, didn't
Yes, it did. Yes, that's right.
Third down from the 30. Arnett faked the victory, and he's brought down for a big loss. They came on the blitz. It'll be fourth down 4:35 to play. Falcons beat Greene 32-27 back on October the 24th. That was at Greene County. Expect a very good ball game next week. Ball's back to 37. Falcons going to go for it on 4th down. Arnett will run a quarterback sneak, hit at the 35. We're pushing, still pushing.
Yeah,
down
if
the
he
road.
hadn't had so far to go, it'd have been a great run.
Got a gain, but it'll turn it over on downs. Got to the 30. It's between the 30 and 31. So Bardstown will take over on the 31 with 4 minutes and 1 second to play. Yeah, the back of the ball still is on the 30s. That's where we'll say for Bardstown. We'll have to check it with Becky. Coach Pettit's told me Wednesday night they will practice Thursday. He's been wanting to practice on Thanksgiving. They're going to practice, I believe he said, from like 2 to 4, and then he said we'll do the coaches show after that. And if Becky's not eating turkey at that time, that's when we'll have the coaches show. We'll have to confirm that. Phillips, all kinds of trouble. He's gang tackled at the sideline by Vickery, Whitty, Ward. Davis is nearby. But the Falcons will be playing next Friday night here at their home field, playing the Greene County Dragons. Arnett's in at the safety, replacing Kendall. Any other new ones along the line, Bob?
And you can't tell. They're against us here. We can't see. We're right in line.
They're at 41's in. Ward's in on defense. There's 41 for Bardstown on the carry. That's a new one. Peyton Young. 41 for us is Tanner Turner.
63 just went in, John. I don't have my list.
That's Ben Carter. There goes Ben Walden. And Ethan Strode. It's 3rd down on the 34-yard line of Bardstown. They have a single back in the backfield, wings on either side. Send the man in motion, sweep it to the left side. He's got some room. 30 or 40, 30, 45. Brought down around the 48 of Bardstown. Bardstown will have 1st down, but they trail 45-7. Falcons scored first, missed the extra point. Bardstown scored. They went ahead 7-6, but that was it.
It's been all Monroe offense and defense, because we're trying to pick a defensive player here, and it's tough.
They've had one drive. It was a beautiful drive. They took it right down the field on us, but since
Done
that time,
exactly like the scout report said, just like that play right there. Since then, though, they ain't had but 1 or 2, decent gainers. 1st down on their own 48. There it is again.
Sweep it to the right side. This is Phillips. They got the big man outside. We're going to get him. He's a load. Well, he's still up. He's down inside the 25-yard line. So they're wanting to score again.
Yeah, that's fine. Patty's he's a senior, ain't he?
Yeah.
Had his stats, as long as that clock's around him.
Yeah. 6'3", 230, a senior. He did stay in bounds. 225. Jordan Mink checks in. Tyler McMillan's out there. John Sawyer Veach playing some defense. There's J.W. Vickery, corner on the far side. Quarterback under center. Send a man in motion. Sweep it to the left side.
Oh, he tackled that with the flag.
Well, they've flattened that cornerback. He's going to take it in. D.J. Keene on the carry.
They had to be a holding right there on that end.
Where was that ball, Bob?
24.
24-yard touchdown. Clock still running at 1:36. He stops it at 1:36. 45-13.
Who was it? Who run it, John?
24. D.J. Keene.
24 yard.
Yep, 24 from 24. Keaton Hall in to attempt the point after. J.P. Willett, the holder. Snap behind the holder. He brought it in, and the kick is good. 45-14, Monroe County. The Falcons advancing to play in the 3rd round of playoffs. Now that will be the quarterfinals. I misspoke on the promo this morning.
That's all right, John. Maybe you need to do it.
The Falcons are down to the final 8. Only 8 teams will be remaining after tonight's game. We've been ranked in the top 10 by the lit ratings, by the Associated Press. I guess that confirms, Bob, we're one of the top 8 teams in Class 2A this year.
Greene County's been up there, too.
is pointing out here, lit ratings,
They just go with scores. So,
Yeah, I think-
Green run up some big scores there one little spell.
two games have scored 75 and 70. I think their lit rating's 95. Ours is about 92 or 3, I believe. The Falcons they'll be ready. We'll get them on our home field. It'll be a good one. Come on out and support the Falcons next week. Been seeing the signs all over the county.
And boy, if we can get some, I say a few people didn't come tonight. Still got a good crowd, but we can get this thing back in the 50s next weekend. There can be a great crowd here.
Wilson is deep in the middle. He will field it at the 21-yard line and kneel down right there. Just wanted to field the ball. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Monroe leading 45-14. Coach Pettit meets Wilson and Kendall as they come off the field. Falcons will win their 11th game of the season, 11-1. Ball, well, they spotted at the 23-yard line. Falcons lining up like they're going to kneel down. Harnett takes the snap, goes to a knee. And let the clock run out. Back to the 21-yard line. And Falcons motivated by the 0-3 district play last year. Big loss to Greene County in the playoffs. And all these seniors say that they thought about it all winter, all summer. They anticipated Taylor County, and they've looked at it as going 1-0 every week, and only failed to do that one time. A 2.5-minute stretch at the end of the first half against Greenwood. The only blemish. Greenwood playing, I think, Manual tonight in the second round of the playoffs.
And a good third about, like you said, they're still playing too.
Yep.
I think he just started the clock, didn't he, on about 34, so we can get this thing down to about 11 and just snap one more time and get it under 25 and don't have to worry about it. Now just snap it and shake hands and just go home.
Ball's at the 19-yard line.
You know,
Falcons gathering at midfield.
And nobody, I don't think we had any serious injuries, John. And
one more kneel down, back to the 18, and that will do it. The Falcons, a very impressive 45-14 win over the Bardstown Tigers to advance to the third round of the playoffs next week at home against Greene County. Falcons now 11-1. The season ends for Bardstown at 4-8. Let's take a 3-minute break. Here from our spot, the Monroe County Falcons win over the Bardstown Tigers 45-14 and advance to play Greene County next week at home.
that's right. That's the biggie, John. That's one I wanted to hear.
We play right here. It'll be our district. Let's see, what district is this called, Bob? Let's see, get a little...
Second or something, ain't it? First and second region?
Region 1, District 3. We'll be playing for the region championship. We're down to 8 teams in Class 2A. And the only one we're worried about right now is Greene County. We beat them early in the season, but we know they're an excellent, excellent football team. Let's see, I think they lost their last game, Marion County, their season ender. And that may be the only... Not sure if that's only 2 games they lost.
Yeah, it is.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only lost 2 games. Marion County beat them the last game of the season. Second half scoring from Monroe County, Caleb Maxey ran one in from 3 yards out at the minute 49 of the third quarter. Justin Carter added the extra point at 10:21 of the third quarter. The fourth quarter. Justin Carter booted a 26-yard field goal. I believe that's that first one of the season, Bob.
We should have given that. That's it. First he's tried. He kicked it a mile too.
Yeah. As Bob said, we went for 2 on our first few touchdowns, and he did kick 2 extra points, and those 2 and the field goal, he really put the toe into them tonight. Bardstown rounded out the scoring at a minute 36 of the fourth quarter. 24-yard touchdown run by D.J. Keene. And the extra point was added by Hall, Keaton Hall. for the final score, 45-14. Friday night will be the game, and again, we'll check with Becky, see if when we're going to have the coaches show next week. Coach Pettit gets his wish. He gets to practice on Thanksgiving. And not sure what time Coach Pettit will eat turkey, but the main thing, he's playing a football game next Friday night. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Let's see. At halftime, I believe our offensive player of the game had been decided, Justin Harlan. He ran the ball 12 times for 122 yards in the first half, and just an outstanding game. He ran it several times early in the second half. Bob's about got all the numbers added up.
151, John.
151. And a good night in the air also.
Didn't have a completion in the second half, though.
Only 5 out of 7, all that in the first half.
Then, well, he had two attempts in the second half, but they both incomplete. Or 3.
Okay.
0 for 3 in the second half.
So 5 out of 10?
Yeah. But he ended, so like we said, he ended up with 5 out of 10 passing for 91 yards, and he rushed 16 times for 151 yards. That's a good average too, John.
Yeah.
And Kendall had 73 yards rushing, and he also caught a pass for 40 yards. Maxey had 36 yards rushing. He caught 2 passes for 32 yards. Wilson had he carried one time for no yards. Yeah, or there was one no yards, but he caught 1 pass for 12. But he also had the big interception there, so we don't want to forget that.
Yeah, and the opening kickoff return.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we don't want to forget that either. Vickery carried the ball 3 times for 13 yards. Davis 1 time for 2. And Arnett, he had had the sack for lost 7, then he gained 7, but then he had the sacks on the end. So I don't know how you count that, but I'm going to give him 2 carries for 7 yards. He lost. I don't know whether that should go down as a team but I guess it goes to him, doesn't it?
Unfortunately.
Well, he gave him 1 then, John. You're hard to get along with. But anyway, it's unofficial now. I had him for 279 yards rushing, 91 passing for 370 yards, John, and that's against a good team like this. That's we didn't do hardly any of the fourth quarter. We just put it on cruise control. Yeah. JV played most of the fourth quarter and went down. Thought they was going to punch one in there, but some things happened to them. They didn't do it, but just a great playoff win and get to play at home again next week. Keep saying that because we're in a nice, cozy place here.
Oh, did they say you? No, Ronnie took care of us for turning the heat on. Did you give him a call to remind them?
Yeah, I called everybody I think of. Leonard was the one that done it, though. He's the one that takes care of us.
Lenny? Okay.
Lenny Smith.
So it was very comfortable inside, but we better wrap up when we go back outside, Bob.
Yeah, I will definitely put my coat back on.
But if it will just be more seasonable, it'll be warmer even next week. Cold or warm, the Falcons are happy to be playing next week at home in the 3rd round of the playoffs in the final 8 in Class 2A. And we hope you'll be out here to enjoy that.
That's what we need. This first time, right, ever? Hosted?
Probably here at home,
hosted. Yeah. I mean, we went to Mayfield that time, but that was away. But, and we need to fill this thing up. And don't you think Greene County won't bring a crowd down? It could be the record. I don't know if they're keeping stats on that or not, but that could be a record.
Of course they know.
For the
what's Coach Pettit? Is he hollering at us or somebody else?
For the football game attendance.
They keep the dollar amount at the gate. They know how many dollars they collect at the gate.
Yeah.
And they might even count the tickets they sell. Of course, they can divide it by, $5 to get in now?
Yeah.
But, do see Justin and
Jared.
We don't know if we even said Jared. Jared Rich is coming up to talk to us for the defensive player of the game. Justin Harlan, the offensive player of the game. It could
almost been one that we could give the whole 11 out there on that, but we just think of the blocking and stuff, and what sticks in my mind is the tackle on the kickoff of a lineman, defensive lineman, to make a tackle downfield on the kickoff and just stuff like that. And, we don't keep stats up here on defense. We just have to pick them, and Scotty and Coach Rippey helped us out there, and we just do things that sticks out good in our mind.
Of course, Tanner Kendall had an interception. Joseph Eaton had a fumble recovery. A lot of plays stand out. And, Jared Rich, feels like he's coming from the frozen tundra. It's not quite Dallas and Green Bay for you old timers that can remember seeing that game or seeing video of it. Bart Starr running it across the frozen tundra at Lambeau Field, but we said at halftime, Jared, it was a lot warmer over here when we were 35-7 up than it was over there, and then you just kept warming them up out there tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. We had them heaters on the sidelines just in case we got a little cold out there.
Falcons score on their first play from scrimmage, but they take it right down the field on us and go up 7-6. Did they do what we expected them to do on that first drive, and what was the attitude, the atmosphere out there after they march it down on us and go up 7-6?
Well, we knew they was going to score. I mean, it was just we needed to score more points to win the game. We knew our defense would pick it up. We just didn't know what they was going to throw at us first, and we held it together. We kept our composure. We played good defense tonight.
What did Coach Knuckles say after that good first drive they had? But then after that, they stay on 7 until a minute to go, and we've got a lot of the JV in. They take one in on us. But what did Coach Knuckles say, or did we change anything, or just execute better after that first drive they had?
Our defense is just all about assignment football. We just play our gaps and we just fly the field and make the tackles.
Bobby Dale's talking about the one thing that stood out in his line about you is about flying down the field. You make the big tackle on, they fake the reverse a couple times on the kickoff, and you're right down there with all that speed you have burning down the field and make the big tackle on that kickoff.
Yeah, I told the guys on kickoff that I was just going to hit somebody. I didn't care who had the ball. I just wanted to hit somebody then. I was pretty fired up about that.
Coach Pettit made the comment, I guess it was going into the Fort Knox game, that he changed the kickoff team, and he put some guys on there that he knew were going to hit people. And that was your attitude, and that's what you did.
Yeah, it is.
I guess Coach Pettit told you who we have next week.
Greene
County?
Yeah,
of course,
Greene County.
All we were thinking about tonight was Bardstown. We've had that motto all year, go 1-0. We've gone 1-0 again for the 11th time this season, 11 big wins. And you've fulfilled a wish that Coach Pettit had. He said he wanted to practice on Thanksgiving. I guess you were wanting to practice on Thanksgiving too, weren't you?
Yeah, it was pretty high on it was an early Christmas present, I guess.
Yeah. Jared, congratulations on another big win, and we just want to see us keep on rolling along. I know, Greene County, we beat them once. We know they're an outstanding team. Let's have a good week of preparation for the Dragons.
Yep.
Thanks for coming up.
All right, thank you.
Jared Rich, our defensive player of the game. He and his defense, an outstanding job for the most of the game, to hold the Tigers to 7 points. They had a very late touchdown, the Tigers did. The Falcons win it 45-14. Let's see if we can get our numbers out here. Bobby Dale's taking them with him. He's over there talking to the press. But off the top of my head, 122 yards rushing in the first half on 12 carries, 5 out of 7 for 91 yards, I think, in the first half. Was the game plan for you to run the ball more tonight, or was it just there off the option, Justin?
First, we started the game first off. We had a bunch of new plays in, but we didn't run any of them. But Coach Pettit noticed from the first play of the game that they were flying to Neil and Caleb all night. So when we faked 26, the linebackers were flying to Caleb, and I was just wide open.
Well, I was going to ask you, what was that play? And on so many times, it looked after you got it out and started down, seemed like we were running it to the right side, Cornelius would be in front of you, lead blocking down the field.
Yeah, our line did an excellent job tonight. It was 16Q right, just the guard and tackle on the left side pull right. Jenkins kicks out the end and Bradley flies upfield.
Well, it was working seemed like to perfection tonight. You mentioned then keying on, seemed like on Neil tonight. Again, Bob's taking our stats. I think Neil maybe only caught one pass tonight, but you found other receivers. You completed a touchdown pass to Tanner Kendall, touchdown pass to Garrett Lyon, touchdown pass to Caleb Maxey. Did their keying on Neil maybe leave those guys more open?
Yeah, they left them wide open. Free safety and corners both flying to Neil, and the middle of the field was wide open.
And that just shows you that we're not we've got so many weapons. You're our leading rusher tonight as a quarterback. Usually we're looking to Neil to catch a lot of the balls, and tonight it's all these other guys. We have what you just call a complete team, and the offense just, I think I used the word impeccable one time. It just looked great out there tonight.
Yeah, but I really commend our defense. Everybody talked about speed all week, And we held them to 7 points when varsity was in. Just amazed me.
It's, of course, we don't keep their offensive stats, but like I said, I'm not sure how many yards they have, but all that counts is what's up on that board. And like you said, for the most part, it's a 7-point game. They did tack one on there late. We mentioned to Jared, Coach Pettit's wish. He's been wanting to practice on Thanksgiving. What are your thoughts on practicing on Thanksgiving next week?
I've always wanted to do it ever since I was a freshman. Nobody had done it in forever. I don't know if anybody ever has, but I'm ready.
Jared is reminding us that you might have an appointment with the barber this week. Is there anything to that?
Well, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, Coach Pettit, all the offensive linemen eat at my house on Thursdays. But Coach Pettit come over one night and just made the deal that if we won the second round of playoffs, that me and him would get our heads shaved. And he said if I wasn't willing, the linemen were going to hold me down. So I guess
Are you
I have
willing?
to. No, not really. But
Jack and Jared's dad, we were at McDonald's the other night, and I think we said we'd shave ours if we get to Papa John's. He said if we won the state. I said, well, let's just do it if we get there. But we're still too far from that. We'll see your fresh haircut next week. We'll beat Greene County, and we'll go on from there. But we got that one game next week. Let's go 1-0 next week with Greene County.
yes, sir.
Congratulations, Justin. Great game offensively and defensively. We're glad we're playing home again next week. Let's get them.
All right, thank you, John.
Justin Harlan, our offensive player of the game, the Falcons, 45-14 over the Bardstown Tigers. Big win, and the Falcons continue on. They advance to the final 8 of the Class 2A playoffs. Greene County, Bob, what was the 28-14 the Greene County final? Or no, it was 28-21.
You know, they said 28-21, and Danville actually fumbled first and goal on the second down. So they had them a doozy up there. And you know, with Greene, we played. I just talking to Jared there, but we played them in Greene. I'd forgot that.
Yeah.
So they like this, early in the year. So they've got to come to our place now for the rematch and change it to regional championship. And that will be a dandy now.
It will.
I mean, yes.
There's no.
I'm telling you, it'll be a dandy.
Two very good teams. Greene made it to the regional championship last year. Let's see, Metcalf beat them, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the regional championship, and hopefully we can give them another loss in the regional championship next Friday night here at Darrell Carter Stadium. Listen to WTKY, VFB, and WKWY next week to see when the coaches show will be aired. We hope to do it on Thursday afternoon. We'll have to check to be sure on that one, see what Becky's schedule is for Thanksgiving. But we do know the Falcons will be playing Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff against the Dragons. Anything else, Bob?
Great night.
It was a great night. It's what we came to see, and they've done it.
Believe for another day, another 1-0.
11-1, 11 of those 1-0 weeks, and we're on our way to play Greene County here at home next week. For our players of the game, or actually all the Falcons,
Yeah,
it was the whole crowd.
Night, I tell you,
Yeah,
especially
real-
on defense.
yeah.
Well, that was a great defensive effort.
Outstanding. For Bobadale Girls, for Russ and Becky back at the station, this is John Osgathorpe giving you the final score, 45-14, the Falcons. Good night, everybody.